Sakamoto? What the hell is going on? Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Spirit Hunter Death Mark 2. So essentially what happened in the last video was we were trying to figure out who the Departed actually was, like who they were impersonating. And Michiho, I believe her name was, caused a lot of suspicion to be thrown upon her. And let's just say, at the end of the day, it did not end well for her, because we ended up pretty much bashing her skull in with a crowbar. Not our fault. The Departed must have done something, drugged us, just brought on some really powerful urge for us to kill. And unfortunately, Michiho was in the way. And so, that really made me sad. Now we have no idea who the Departed is. I don't know how Dario is going to take this. And I guess all that's left to do is to continue investigating. So let's get to it. Here we go. This song is... oh, it's Dario. Alright. So, how are we going to handle this, Dario? I just killed your best friend. Unfortunately. I think Yoshiki's just about at that point to just give up and go home. Even though he is home at the moment. I can't, like, that was a savage image. See, I knew immediately it was Michiho with, like, that scream that we heard. And so I tried to do everything to not attack the Departed. But it still happened anyway. Alright. Sure, why not? We could always use some food. We're using it as a pick-me-up. But what is there left to explore? Like, we explored the clock tower. What was it, was it the journal? We had that journal that we discovered that pretty much was the reason for why we went insane. It must be a cursed object or something. Yep. It caused us to go insane and we lost it. Oh wait, nope. We still got it. It's kind of interesting because, like, this is a Japanese game, so all the characters are Japanese. However, with writing like this, I'm pretty sure this writing is like Chinese. Because I know Japanese you write right to left. But I think Chinese it's like vertical. And it's like up and up down. That's why you get like all like those ancient Chinese scrolls and stuff. Yeah. It's most likely the Departed when there were humans' journal or something. That's probably why there was like so much strong hatred in it. Because the person who wrote in the journals probably had very strong feelings. I think, in my honest opinion, I think there are only two real options to explore that's left to us. One is trying to figure out what happened to the Departed when they were human and go like way back in the past. Or two is to investigate Michiho and see if she was really the Departed, even though she's dead. That's why we gotta figure out what's on this journal. Because this will pretty much tell us the Departed's true form and nature. And with the way things have gone, I don't think there's much time left. M-Town was apparently used to worship two gods. Was Lord Mushigami, who was the bug god. And the other was Lord Kabigami. Ooh, a wedding ceremony? Hold up. So, they had a wedding ceremony called the Departed's Wedding? This has to be tied to that. Because why else would the ghost of the Departed be called the Departed's Wedding? It's even the name of the chapter. That is probably where whatever happened to the Departed happened to the Departed, which caused her to become a vengeful ghost. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Are we about to be booted off this case as well? Because another student died under our watch? Oh god. Please don't be the principal. It's the police. Whoever it is, I'm afraid it's probably going to be bad news. Hello? Hello? Girl killer Kazuo Yoshiki here speaking. Oh no, it is the principal. Yep. He's about to fire our ass. Oh boy, we're about to face the music. That's a wrap. It's over. We're about to be booted off this case. Nope, it's over. We've done the best that we can, but we did promise if another student died, we were screwed. Alright, let's see what he's got to say. I mean, this hasn't really been like a successful ghost hunt. We have let, what, 5 people, I think, by this point die. One of them was caused by our own hands. Well, it's pretty apparent what's about to happen. I just hope we don't end up running into Sakamoto, because the smug grin on her face, it's going to be very annoying for me. What was that? What was what? Everyone looks exhausted. Wait a minute. Wait, is the Departed getting stronger enough to actually, like, drain the student's spirit without needing to kill them? Holy, what the hell is that? There's some big ass Departed bugs, and they're everywhere. Is this an apparition of time is running out? So it's what? One giant bug for every student? Yeah, they're draining the spirit. I'm guessing to the point they collapse and die? Alright, how are we gonna handle this? Every single one of them. Wow. The Departed must be super strong now, if it can do that. If we don't end this, like, today, the entire student body is going to die. No. Oh, okay, yeah. No students, no bugs are clinging to my back, thank God. Maybe because we're special. Yeah, they think we're crazy. Yeah, let's see what Mr. Kano has to say. Alright. It's time to face the music. Please, no Sakamoto. Alright. So here's one clinging to him as well. I don't like looking at it. His body looks weird as well. It almost looks like it's covered in, like, some type of, like, mold or dust. Looks disturbing. Trust me, Kano, you do not want to know. You would freak the hell out if you saw what we're seeing. Nope, we know nothing about that. What would we know about high school teenagers and their problems? Don't know. Yep. We gotta keep this a secret at all costs. Maybe it's a her thing. Yep. That's why we know nothing. Well, we can't come out with the truth and say that we bashed her brains in. How would that look on us? Wait, where's Sakamoto? Okay, that is interesting. She seems like one of those types of characters who would never take a day off. A write-up. It better not be 5 pages of, like, her just taking jabs at us and saying how much we suck. Formalized complaint against me. The last page. Sloppy, disconcerting handwriting. Oh no. The voice keeps ringing in my mind. They keep calling and calling and they don't stop. I will soon die, die, die. There's only one way to save my life. Go to the small room deep in the darkness. Goodness at long last. Fox Mushigami Kabigami. Fox Mushigami Kabigami. Fox Mushigami Kabigami. That almost sounds like the Departed was getting to her. I wonder if it's because she didn't like her constantly trash talking her future husband. At least it does give us now a potential place to investigate. She mentioned a small dark room inside the Fox Forest. So I'm guessing that's where we gotta go next. Yeah, it's the gods. Maybe that room that she was talking about will be like the truth behind what happened then. Yeah. But Azumi was killed by Hanako. This might seem like the Departed just offed off Sakamoto herself. I think it's very obvious, Yoshiki. Why you're asking? Oh. He snapped. He's like, all you say is why. Are you that incompetent? I mean, it's kind of obvious. Sakamoto was trying to get us kicked out of school, and the Departed didn't like that. Oh, now he's calling us incompetent. All right, listen up, buddy. We're not the one with a giant bug monster attached to our back. Damn, yeah, we're on our last straw with this guy. Oh, yeah, we're protesting that shit. Listen up, you bastard. I'm your only hope of survival here, okay? Once I'm gone, it's over for this school. Oh. At the rate this guy's talking, the Departed won't get a chance to kill Kano because I will do it first. A shame. Who's the one that's been walking around at night solving your messes? You absolute prick. Oh, is this guy threatening me? What a piece of shit. Alright, so I'd say we got 3 things to do. Go to the Fox Forest and see what Sakamoto was trying to do. Investigate more about M-Town's legends and try to figure out how the Departed became the Departed. And investigate Michiho. So we're probably gonna have to do that at night. So we're probably gonna have to go back to the infirmary. Alright. Is that Dario? Oh no. Even Dario's been afflicted. Oh, so wait, we're going back to the clock tower? Yes, please. I've already bashed in one high school girl's brains in. I don't want to do it a second time. Right, seems like she won't take no for an answer. Well, we have to get to the clock tower to head towards the Fox Forest anyway, so... Okay. They really wanted to investigate the clock tower, so... What else is there? I feel like we already examined the clock tower. Because we were on our way to leaving when all that crap happened. Wait a minute. I thought I heard like the sound of like something being cursed. Please, Yoshiki, stop thinking about it. It's only gonna make your PTSD even worse. Oh, poor Dario. So they were like as close as sisters. So Michio's death must affect her greatly. Oh. Wait a minute. No. Are we about to get a love confession right now? Where did this music come from? This is like literally like the worst location we can be having this conversation right now. Yes, vaguely. Well, it was a lot more vague. It was kind of obvious. Yeah, compliment her hair. And she's a student. Well, we're not really a teacher, so it doesn't really apply to us. We're a fake teacher. It's not very common, but it does happen. Yeah, that one ended pretty tragically too. What's Yoshiki gonna do? Will he accept the love? Or will he break a high school girl's heart? But it is kind of hard to accept her love when there's a giant bug-looking monster staring black holes at me. Wait, she's relieved? Student is the worst. So this was done for Michiho's sake. Damn it, Michiho. Why'd you have to die? Yes, how do we read it? Wait, are you kidding me right now? We only came to the clock tower so she could confess her love to us. Alright. Wait a minute. There we are. We're returning to the infirmary. What? Mashita? Even Mashita has the bug? They're back. I thought that would leave us alone. Yep. What kind of spirit are those? Are they like grudge spirits where the bigger they are, the more grudges they hold and the heavier they weigh down the person? I'm about that. How do you feel about giant insectoid back huggers? Wait. Was she took? Wait a minute. Hold on. Were we about to reveal the insectoids behind them, or the fact that we killed Michio? Because if it was the former, how does Doryu know that they exist? Ah, okay, so we're gonna talk. How do you feel about someone who bashes the brains out of a high school girl? Because if the answer is furious, then you're not gonna like me anymore. I wonder what like they're most freaked out about. I'm gonna guess it's the bugs on their backs. No, according to Machida, it's the fact that we killed somebody. Oh, come on, please, Machida. Don't arrest me now. By the death penalty. Don't do this, Machida. We gotta finish this case as quickly as we can. If the victim is human. Oh no. Is Machida about to say that, like, if we can prove that Michio was the Departed, he won't arrest us? Yep. I had a feeling he would say that. See, up until the last video, I would have agreed with Dario, but that last video put a lot of suspicion onto Michio. Ooh. Damn, Mashida's not pulling any punches. We're gonna stop Machida. Investigate Michio. Yeah, that was my thinking. Because I feel like we're on the verge of maybe discovering that she was a Departed until we bashed her brains in. And just because we, like, destroyed her human body doesn't mean, like, the Departed's dead. That could just be like the Departed realizing she doesn't need a human vessel anymore and had us kill her. Probably to cause as much grief as possible. The dormitory. Alright. Listen, Dory, I don't want to suspect her, but yes, I suspect Michio. What I want to know is what they are. Progressively weaker before they eventually die, yeah. That's what I was kind of thinking. So now that means we're on a time limit. Of course, it's called defeating the Departed. Oh yeah, if anyone would be able to read that, it would be her. Alright. Now it's time to invade a dead girl's privacy. Okay, so it said we have to go to the bus stop. Man, I can just feel it. I feel like we're getting really close to our final confrontation with the Departed. Because honestly, after we investigate Michio's room and figure out the M-Town stuff, all we really would have left to do is see what's going on with, with Sakamoto and the Fox Forest. Wait, is it a tooth? That's a tooth. So we don't need to use the bus. They said it was near the bus stop. Oh, here we go. Of course, the dormitory would be right next to the school. The back door. Alright, well, let's see what Michiho's room is like. And if she is the Departed, I'm kind of intrigued to see what state the Departed left the room in. Like, is the Departed a cleanly ghost? Or does she not care and it's like a travesty? Like a room no ghost should be able to live in. Alright, so we need to find a key. Yeah, it would look pretty suspicious. Come on, Dario. I don't want to be arrested for being like a pervert or something. That's probably even worse than almost getting arrested for murder. Alright. Though, probably, even Doryu doesn't know how much of a secret criminal Michiho was. 4th floor.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. While we're here, can we also explore Doryu's room as well? Because she is technically also a suspect. It's just, she hasn't been as obvious as Michiho in terms of like who the Departed could be. Maybe Michiho's like a red herring. And that Doryu's actually the Departed. Okay? This doesn't look too bad. She loves frogs for some reason. Wow. She really loves them frogs. Almost every accessory here is a frog. Okay. Anything on the event calendar? Raising a frog. Summer vacation plans. School day, go to clock tower with him here. Yep. It's a thin layer of dust. Yep, so it's all about her love affection with the frogs. Yeah. So she fed it insects. That's probably where her love of insects come from, because they're frog food. Okay. The frog's still alive. It's already October, but the calendar remains on August. Okay, I'm getting suspicious here. Because the fact that the calendar still says August, and the fact that there's like a layer of dust on the desk, it makes it seem like someone hasn't been living here in a long time. And if Michiyo was the Departed, why would the Departed live, like, entirely as Michiyo at night, when she doesn't need to disguise herself? Please don't be her underwear drawer. What was that? Another tooth? So really, so far, the only suspicious thing that we've discovered is the fact that Michiyo might not have been living here since August. And if she was a departed, why would she? Because she haunts the school. In the daytime, she can appear as Michio. In the nighttime, she stays at the school. She doesn't go home. And the frog is dead. It would make sense if the frog hasn't been fed in 3 months. And it's completely shriveled up, so it's not a recent death too. Bring the little one. Frog drives away bugs. Oh, that might be... So we need some frogs. Get us some frog legs. Drive away them bugs. Does it matter if the frog is shriveled up dead? We might be able to use the frog to ward away the bugs. Alright. Now let's check her bed. Alright, that's it. Yep, I have an idea. I think it's pretty safe to say that Michio has not been living here since August. And the reason for that is because the Michio that we see is not Michio and was in fact the Departed. Yeah, there's no sign of life in this room. She has not been living here since August. Yeah, but did she truly live in this room? Or was she the Departed putting on airs? Yeah, she probably just did it to put on, like, you know, like put her on her deception, would enter her room and then would immediately disappear, become the Departed and head back to school. She also loves frogs. Yeah, but I think Michio was already a frog lover. Yeah. The owner of this room loves frogs, who eats bugs. But the Michio that we know loves bugs. Why the sudden change? The end of August. So I'm going to assume something happened at the end of August that... See, because from the sound of it, Michio was actually a real person. So I'm thinking this might be a changeling situation. Where, because if you don't know the changeling laws, the changeling essentially kidnaps the kids and then pretends to be them. And what they end up doing with the kids is they bury them in a hole and they kind of use them for sustenance and they essentially eat the kids. So I'm having a feeling that the Departed probably killed Michio and then took her form around the end of August, which is before the killing started. So Michio is the Departed. And she had us kill her human body because she doesn't need it anymore. Yep, that's right. That's exactly what we're saying. And while we're here, Doria, can also examine your room as well. Might as well. You're a suspect too. Yeah, when we first met, she was already the Departed. Trust me, Yoshiki, it hurts me too. All those, moments that brought us closer together were all fake. Yep, that means we didn't kill anybody. Yep. She's most likely dead. Killed months ago. Now, all that's left to do is to stop the Departed. Although we probably still need more information to be able to do that. Alright, see what the others say. So you're right, Mashida. She was a Departed. It hurts to say because I really did like Michio, but I mean, when the evidence is staring you in the face, you kind of have to go with it. Well, there's that. I also think it was probably a way to... She didn't need a human host body anymore. Can we just put an end to this already before she actually drives us insane? Oh, she's deciphered the book. We might find out the Departed's true intentions. M-Town Ritual. Alright. Here we go. Summary of the old M-Town book. In the past, severe famine devastated M-Town. Residents of the town believed the fury of their deities, Mishigami and Kabagami, were the cause of the tragedy. Hence, shrines were built to worship the deities. Mishigami Shrine was located in downtown, while Kabagami Shrine was built in the Fox Forest. Mishigami Shrine and Kabagami Shrine are merely halls of worship. for the two deities. One an insect deity, the later a mold deity. Is that why the Departed attacks people with insects and mold? The main shrine to both Mushikabi is located elsewhere. Mushikabi Shrine is located deep in Fox Forest, off the road. Only relatives of the priest and Fox, the messenger, knows how to get to the shrine. But if that's the case, then how did... I'm going to assume that's where Sakamoto went off to. But why would she go there? I don't know. The Departed's wedding was held when a great famine occurred in M-Town, held to wish for the end of the famine. This is also a sacred wedding ceremony where the matched brides and grooms exchange vows before the two deities. This ritual was last held during the Meiji era, about 100 years ago. It's said the selected brides and grooms completed the ceremony at Mushikabi Shrine, and the great famine in M-Town finally came to an end. Because it is a holy ritual, the selection criteria for the brides and grooms are quite stringent. The grooms must be from the priest's family and have impeccable spiritual qualities. As for the brides, they must be pure maidens that come from a decent family. Furthermore, both of them have to be exceptional. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah. Furthermore, both of them have to be exceptional in all aspects, including their intelligence, lineage, and personality. So they have to be as close to perfect as possible. Hence, the chosen brides and grooms are said to be blessed and are the envy of the town. Well, that doesn't really sound bad. There has to be more to that ritual than just getting married. Because that does not sound like a scenario in which the Departed grudge would form a ghost. I feel like there's probably more to that story than meets the eye that we're going to have to figure out at some point. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There has to be more to that wedding. I'm going to assume it's kind of like the Red Wedding from Game of Thrones. That's what I'm assuming it was like. Where it comes across on the surface as one thing, but then turns into something completely different. Like the Departed wouldn't be a thing if that was all there was to it. Yeah, so that means we need to find that third one, the Kubatari Shrine? That's probably what that little dark room that Sakamoto was speaking of. In the depths, yeah. Fox? What do you mean the fox? Well, no, it could be that other fox shrine, the one that's in the courtyard. Yeah, that's a smart idea. We don't want to hear her dying again. Not on our watch. Wait, who's paying you, Mashita? I thought you were doing this out of the goodness of your heart. Ah, sure. What? The more the merrier, I say. Me, that's who. Yes. Once and for all. Alright. So... we're gonna head to the connecting corridor. And talk to this fox rat. Inspect it. Until it gives me a sign. The pedestal. Oh, okay, so what does it say? No! Oh, okay, it's because of the mold. I thought we couldn't read it because we needed the spirit medium. How we get it off? Mold remover? You're kidding me. Okay, what's that on the ground though? So I think we gotta go back to the infirmary and talk to Dario about some remover. Mold remover. Bleach. Well, I guess bleach is an acidic. Student council room. All right. Yo, Bleach, where you at? Got liquid bleach. Now we can finally see what it says on the statue. Alright. Here we go. Oh, finally. Now, please, Fox Statue, tell us where we need to go. It's a poem. Follow the fox's whine, inviting us to the shrine. But the path is blocked by the serpent's rock. The beast behind the zodiac shall be the one to open the track by imitating the serpent with its angry lament. Okay. So now we can head off to the Fox Forest. So what I got from that poem is that it seems like the way to the shrine is going to be blocked. And that we need to take a different path. And use some sort of trickery to actually get in. Alright. Oh, well, that's not good. It also makes me wonder if the thing that's blocking... Remember when we, what was that one spirit that we saw? It was like this weird green thing. And we ended up doing some sort of like ritualistic clap thing. And that got the spirit to go away. I'm wondering if we have to do the same thing here. Sounds like a girl's voice. Oh, I don't like this. Sakamoto? What the hell is going on? Insects are devouring her insides. Holy shit. There are cracks on the skin. She looks like a porcelain doll. Oh. Dude, some insanely big bug chew you up or something? Perhaps Lord Mushigami? Of course, who would be sane in this moment when you're having giant-ass bugs eating you up? I don't know, it already looks too late. Like, you see bugs coming out of her. She probably doesn't really have many organs left to speak of. What do we do? I don't even know how to get past this. Do we just let her die? Do we still have some of that bleach? The dried up frog. It says it chases bugs away. Hold towards the insects. They chase away the bugs. Insects go away. We'll play together another day. And I failed. Come on again. How do I fail at 90%? That's ridiculous. They pull back, yes. Go away, you damn bugs. That's not the right choice. Okay, so I think it's too late for Sakamoto. Then let's read her report.
Yosh.
Maybe this will bring her back to her right mind. If the bugs aren't going to leave. Remember, Sakamoto, remember how much you hate my guts! Why is it? Yes! Come back to us! You need to tell us what is going on! Why am I? What should I? Well, she obviously probably doesn't know the true identity, but the main shrine, however. Tell me where the main shrine is. Yes, you said there was like a little small room that you were going to. Beyond the Serpent's Rock. Make the bloody red pure blue. Okay. And now the insects are feasting. You sick ass insects. Please stop munching on your food. If only we had a flamethrower. They even ate her bones? Yeah, it makes sense. Because obviously, how could you marry us if we're forced out? Yeah. I don't really understand what that means. The Serpent Rock obviously wants us to go down the snake path. But it says make the bloody red pure blue. Wasn't there like a rock blocking the snake path that had like red? That had like, it almost looked like blood on it. What? Know your resentment. Oh god, what was that? What is this? Was that like a flashback to the wedding back in the day? Is this because it said that shrine is where the wedding took place? It almost looked like we saw two brides surrounded by a bunch of old priestly men. Yeah. So the departed must have built up some kind of resentment towards this wedding. We gotta find out why. Hopefully, like investigating the shrine will tell us more. Okay. It's mouse. So I believe serpent 6. Cow. Tiger. Rabbit. There's clumps of mold? Sure, why not? We don't know what that is. That could be like the one thing we need to put a stop to the departed once and for all. As long as it's not black mold, we should be good. We got another tooth. Oh, here we go. Serpent path. Alright. So, we're on the serpent path. There's the rock. We gotta turn it blue. Follow the fox one, inviting us to the shrine. We've done that, but the path is blocked by the serpent rock, which we got up to. The beast behind the zodiac shall be the one to open the track. So who's the beast behind the zodiac? By imitating the serpent. So it says. So I think it means we need to go down another path that imitates the serpent. The beast behind the zodiac. Who created the zodiac? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, what did that say? The beast behind the zodiac. Yes. Oh. The beast in the rhyme. So this is a text thing. Okay. So there is one answer I could give because this is based off the Chinese zodiac, not the zodiac that we're accustomed to. And now I do remember that there's like this law on how the zodiac was formed. And apparently there was actually 13 zodiac signs. However, one of them got booted out, and that was the cat. And so I'm wondering if it says the beast is the cat, the one who was booted or kicked out. So we're going to say cat. Is that it? It's probably the cat. Yeah, it was late to the meeting. That's right. Yeah. That's why I wasn't selected. Well, do we gotta... But didn't it say it has to imitate the serpent's cry? Alright. Meow. Meow. Thanks for embarrassing me, Mashita. An angry cat. So what, like a hissing cat? Like a... something like that? Yeah, like a hissing... It's like a hissing cat that sounds like a snake. What did you do, Mashita? You've doomed us all. Oh crap, we're cursed. Why? Why is everything glowing? Yes. We gotta find a curse. Find a curse. Oh. We gotta turn the red blue. Oh, I get it. I have an idea. It said we gotta turn the red blue. So I think we gotta find the one with the red. And use bleach on it. We gotta bleach that sucker. What was that? I only have 6 left. What do we do here? Come on. We're going to die. Fox path. Oh my god. We barely avoided death then. Alright, we need to examine the lilies. That's to turn the red lily blue. But how am I supposed to go back to the cursed area with 2 health? That's ominous. Know your resentment. Liquid bleach. Oh, wait. It says trace. So we're tracing the name. Gruh. And the right one is probably an N or maybe an N. Groom. It's the groom. Alright. You didn't have to do me like that, Grave. Thank you for leaving me with 1 health, though. Oh, is that the... Oh, we leveled up. My spirit has increased by 3. Oh, thank God we leveled up. Holy crap. We were on the verge of death then. Man, that was close. A bunch of stones and gravel. So the well's a bust. What we got out of this place was a lily. So I think... Okay, so I think I know what I have to do. I think one of those lilies is a trick. I think one of these lilies is a trick and we gotta, like, make it red. Okay. Maybe we gotta continue on to the next area. Here we go. The red one. Replace it with the blue one. Solve the curse. So this curse is probably what got Sakamoto killed. Now, let's head on. We should have opened the path to the shrine now. And it's destroyed. Great. Resentment was born in this land. So they're the wedding participants. We needed to find out the truth about this wedding. Yeah, does that mean we need to find a way to, like, remove all this rubble? That is probably the most likely consensus. We need to find a journal or a book or something that details what this wedding was truly like. A wooden box. That'll do. Collect the box. Mashida, don't be a hero now. Alright, let's see. Well, at least we found the other half of the, you know, the notes. I don't know what that red stuff is though. Vermilion ink. Okay. Tell us. Oh, unfortunately, we probably can't read it, so probably gonna have to bring it back to Yasuoka. The question is, will the Departed allow us to do that, though? Because I don't know if she wants us to, you know, find out what truly went on then. Because that might be a sore spot for her. Alright, so we got some names. Toolbox, Mashigami Groom, Suguo Kirijima Head, Kabagami Groom, Jiro Uchikoshi Head. Wait, what does it mean by, well, what, they cut off the groom's heads? Is that part of the wedding ceremony? Maybe it's like they only need the brides. They only need the brides, so after they marry the grooms, they don't need the grooms anymore, so they cut off their heads. Marriage. Bride Kashigami Brime. Makiko Mayumura. Oh damn, that definitely sounds like Michiho's name. Mishigami's bride, Michiyo Mayumura. They were sisters. So they all got married on the same day. The priest is Ujiteru Izumi and 6 others. And apparently Izumi was also... So Izumi's ancestry was tied to this as well. Yep. They definitely sound like Michiho, right? Know your resentment. With us brides. Wait a minute. So does that mean the Departed might actually be two people instead of one? If they were sisters. Oh no. Are we about to witness the disturbing truth about the ceremony? Oh no, I don't like the sound of that. What are they doing? And the fact that they were sisters? Holy crap. So they cut off the groom's heads. One is being doused with bugs. What's that other one? Mold? Mushrooms? It looks like mold. Because mushrooms can form from mold. That is nasty. What kind of horrific ritual is this? Honestly, if I was in this situation, I'd rather be the woman with the mold instead of the insects. That's nasty. See spiders and centipedes and cockroaches. Wait, are they calling the makeup the mushroom and mold, or the mold and the insects? This might be the most horrific grudge we've seen to date. No wonder the Departed is pissed. How long do they do this for? For weeks? Oh, I get it. Because they're the deity of mold and bugs. So they get doused in insects and mold to be made beautiful for the deities who are essentially insects and mold. So I believe the one that's being covered with bugs is the older sister, and the younger sister is the one being covered with mold. So this isn't a quick process. This takes days. Covered in bugs and mold, eating bugs and mold, so they're forced to eat them as well. Your organs shall be infused with mold, and the cavities in your body shall be filled with insects. Holy crap. These are some insane dudes. It will be as if you have departed from this world. I don't even know what to think. Obviously, it's going to cause a lot of resentment for this. We're alive, yet we're rotting. Our porcelain skin turns black as mold. Our hair becomes the color of a silkworm cocoon. Holy shit. The suffering is the pledge of a happy couple. I feel like the grooms got off lightly compared to this. Like, all they had was their heads cut off. The brides, however... So it's almost like they tricked the grooms into thinking that they married women, but instead the grooms are sacrifices while the brides get married off to the gods. It also explains what that first book was about. So that first book was about probably like a bullshit story that was created that made like the grooms and the brides want to desire to be chosen. And then they get there and it's like nothing like what they expected because the true ritual is a lot darker. Even if I die and become the Departed, I shall kill you. I shall put a curse upon you. Even when she was barely hanging on to life, she was already plotting ways to get him back in the afterlife. Trust me, Martian, if you saw what we saw, you'd be fuming mad. Oh, crap. Is that the Departed? Oh, no. No, not yet. It's too soon. We don't have all the ingredients yet. So we know what the resentment is. We just don't know how to stop it yet. My dear husband. The Departed. Oh, what does it want? You. Were you killed? Well, we already know she's Michiho. Were you killed here? So you saw. You saw the ugly part of me. Maya, mirror in your past life. Forget the ugly me. I shall be more beautiful soon. Trust me, lady, you've been saying that for the entire time, and you haven't even gotten one step closer to even being 1% beautiful. Do you still regret what happened? I can help you dispel it, make you rest in peace. Prepare ourselves for what? Oh no, it's coming after us. I am the one who should be standing next to my husband. You are a hindrance. Uh-oh, Mashida, it's coming after you. Run! Yeah, Mashida, you need to get out of Dodge. Mashida! Damn it, you're one jelly future bride. Do we shoot it? That's the only thing I can think of. How do I create an opening? I don't think the make an offering. Oh, please. Nah, Vermilion ink. I don't even want to know what happens if we smear the ink on our lips. I think we have to shoot it. Alright. We're going to shoot the Departed. We're going to piss it off so it comes after us. I failed. Come on. Yoshiki, you need to go to gun training. Making them feel uneasy. Well, I know how to make them feel uneasy. By shooting them. Alright, that did the trick. Nice one. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't feel uneasy when they get shot by their own lover? It's furious now. Oh crap. Is this really where we have to deal with the Departed? I feel like it's too soon. Alright. You do you, Mashita. So we can only shoot. Alright. Let's shoot the ankle. It stops them from moving. You know, like 2 is better than 1. Stop failing, please. We need to... I mean, look at that ugly face. So I feel like shooting it in its feet would weaken its movement. Leave us alone. You are in the way. No, Mashita. Alright. Then I guess the face. Come on, biggest crust. Shoot the face. Alright, that got it. Now we run like hell before it tries to kill us. It's backing away. That's new. Dear husband, liar. Liar, 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 liar. I think we broke them mentally. But at least we survived. Alright, so Mashada's drawn that thing away. I really hope Mashada can survive that. Wait. Is that it? Can we? No. We have to return the normal way. So, I think the only thing that's like left for us is to head back to the infirmary. Oh, okay. That kind of freaked me out a bit. I thought something bad was about to happen. Let's just hope we can make it back without, like, the Departed coming after us again. Damn, this farce is long. Alright. So I guess we gotta go back to the infirmary and... Oh, what was that? Sounded like the doll. Hurry. Run away. It's all over. The school, you, everyone. What do you mean it's all over? Attacked by Mushikabi, bitten by them, eaten. Wait. Is that what those bug things are? The Mushikabi? Like us. We were eaten by Mushikabi. We became one. Mushikabi, scary, scary. Yeah. Who are you? We. The bell. Is it time? Oh no. Come back, doll. You're like one of the good ones. Oh no. Right when she was about to tell us the truth. What does this mean? It's all over. That means if we don't solve this tonight, everyone is gonna die. Yep. Gotta check on everyone, see if they're alright. If they're all missing, then I'm gonna be concerned. I literally have 4 health left. Not good. Now, even here is red. It's like she's taken over the whole school. Please tell me the infirmary is safe. Nope. So her area of effect where she can affect has grown. Now they're both gone. Okay, that's not good. Where did they go? Oh, and there's another notice. What does this one say? Dear husband, the day to exchange vows has arrived. I shall be waiting for you under the oath bell. Please come after you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, in the red wedding hall, please call the name of your bride who is hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. 2 and 4 are written upside down. So it would be out and Ralph. Okay. What's that sound? Yes, Woka. So she was attacked. Well, at least the bugs haven't eaten her yet. Crap. That's not good. Alright, everyone. It seems like we're on a collision course for the final confrontation between us and the Departed. And so I've decided, because we have been going on for a little bit, but that we're going to save it for next time. So thanks again for watching, everyone. Have more parts out soon. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and see ya.